Hey guys, Fryedegg here at Sweaty Pixels. We're doing another Orcs Must Die playthrough. We're going for a high score run on Nightmare Gateway. As you can see, I'm sitting number 2, and oh, I want that number 1 spot. So, with some thinking, I devised a way to get some extra combos on this stage. And if you're familiar with Gateway, there's flyers, and they fly around towards the back of near the rift. And my thoughts were, okay, when I was playing one of the times, I was back there killing them. I was like, all right, well, is there any way for me to get some extra combos off these guys? And I ended up putting some archers back there and a swinging mace, and I ended up getting some 3s and 4s off of those flyers, and those are guys you normally don't get any combos off of. So I believe, along with at least 1 times 10 on an ogre, I believe with those two things combined, I was able to get number 1. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. But as far as my build, I go, this is my standard. If you guys have seen my videos, I go grinder, barricades, tar pit, and get an arrow wall up. And for these early ogres, I just kite them back and forth just like that, and just hold down shift so you run, and they're really slow. It's fairly simple to do, and just try to keep that lightning up to help get some combos on them. And something I also started doing for this map that I probably didn't do prior was I'm going right for upgraded archers. That's like first thing. Before I may have put down a swinging mace and maybe just some archers, period. But now I'm going right for getting the flame archers, the fire arrow archers, because I find that having those as early as possible, they help generate big combos. Like if they were here right now, I'd be getting a lot of 5s. So I'm about to get 1, I think maybe 2. So I think I'm gonna try to kill some orcs as they're running over here. But you'll see a big difference just having those couple archers around. That you can get a lot higher combos. Just just for having a couple. So I think that's kind of one of my new things I'm gonna do if it works. This happens to be one of the stages where you having going right for archers like that, it's not really too detrimental. You have a couple ogres, but as you can see, I was able to deal with that guy pretty easily. On stages like maybe the tower comes to mind when you start getting hard climb. I can't even think which one I'm thinking about. That makes any sense. But there's a couple maps where you get early on, you start getting like a couple strong waves of ogres, and then that's when you're gonna want that to go up the other side of the steel weaver tree and get to the overpowered or overcoiled springs or whatever, so you can get some spring traps to make the ogres fly back and get away from you. So in these early rounds, they don't really have any defense by the rift set up for these archers, so I just kind of come up here and deal with them with the lightning ring, which works fine. So just topping off the mana real quick and go back down here. And one thing, I've said it before, just with the lightning ring, just really try to think about always having that like lightning storm up, because that lightning counts as a combo point, and it hits pretty much everything. So it's just it's easy points. So just try to leave that up. Yeah, you can see now the archers there. We're able to rack up a lot of times 5s in our little kill box right there. So, and the lightning ring makes short work of these guys and get some headshots. I actually I can't say it's all because I updated my computer, but I just threw in a new video card this evening and I noticed a big boost in performance. But mainly that only helps for when I record, because recording would usually just kill my frame rate. Now I was able to run pretty high frames even though I was recording. It was running just as good as when I played before when I wasn't recording. So there's like no difference now when I record, which is awesome. So I'll be able to hopefully put out better videos for you guys. So I'm just gonna kill these guys. Now these are the ones, like, these are the guys I'm talking about. Eventually, I'm gonna start killing these guys on the backside. I don't think I really do it until like almost the very last round, but I start killing them right next to the rift, and that's when I start getting those ×3s and ×4s, I think, on those flyers, and I think that was enough to put me over the top. So right here, I got a little pucker factor going right now. I got 2 frost ogres coming, and I don't have any spring traps up, and I know that, so I'm gonna try to get one up really, really quick. And I do, but I think it just fired on a kobold runner or something, and so they're able to get through. And now I'm kind of panicking a little bit, but you gotta try to just keep your cool, strafe around them. I don't want them to get to my archers, so I'm doing crossbow stuns whenever I can to try to keep them away from my guys. And they're both almost dead, and I was able to pull this off without dying and losing rift points or anything. So that was cool. I'm just gonna go top off my life. And we're gonna run back down. Probably going to put up more spring traps. Yeah, spring traps. And you guys, if you see my videos, you know I like the spring traps. They're my favorite. And you'll see why in a little bit. Probably in the next round or so. I've been able to get a handful of ×10 combos, and every time I've gotten them has been from an ogre flying off a spring trap and through the air and getting hit by a bunch of stuff. So I'm not saying the spring trap is integral to getting a ×10 combo, but in every case when I've gotten one, it's been a part of it. So it seems to be, for me, it usually seems to be the missing link. And a lot of times if I ever get like a ×9, I'm always thinking like, oh, if only there was a spring trap there, I might have been able to get a ×10. So that's actually one of my goals, is to try to consistently figure out a way to get those ×10 combos, because I believe, or we figured on the Orcs Must Die forums that the way the combo points, Robot Entertainment posted a chart, and the way they go up is basically they just double, and a ×9 is worth, I think, 12.8 thousand. So a ×10 would be like over 25,000, which is pretty cool. That's a significant amount of points. And there's a ×10. So respectfully, we think that was 25,000 points just right there from that one ogre. ×7. So yeah. And if you guys can, if you guys want to try to break it down of what just happened for that ogre to get the ×10 combo, please do and let me know. But I mean, my thoughts are, I tried to put it together, and I just put that clockwork mace right there for the flyers later on. But my thoughts were, and I'm gonna count my hand here as I'm trying to figure this out. We had the brimstone as 1, tar pit 2, arrow wall 3, grinder 4, lightning 5, swinging mace 6, archers count as 2, that's 8, and your crossbow bolt counts as 1. Did I say the spring trap? So if yeah, that would be 10. So that's my thoughts on how I was able to get the 10. Was all 10 of those things were affecting the ogre when he died. because another thing that they posted on the Orcs Must Die, I believe it was the forum, or it might have been the in their blog. They posted a chart on how the how long trap effects last, and you know, you have a certain amount of time. Like if they step on the brimstone, that combo point effect will last on them for say 5 seconds or something like that. So unless in that 5 seconds they have to be able to get hit with everything else in order for that brimstone effect to still count towards that you know, count for its combo point basically. So I don't know. It's not really. I'm kind of probably making it sound overly complicated, even though it's not. But the basic idea is you take a look at your, just basically take a look at your selection of your weapons and your traps. Oh, I believe the barricades actually count as a point, so I don't know if I named those. But basically everything on your bar needs to be hitting them to get the times 10. So I guess that well, with the exception of having the archers, which already have a two combo point bonus built in, you could have one of those things not affecting the enemies. But yeah, so basically you want to keep in mind, you want to be using everything on your bar to hit them, get those big combos, the 8s, the 9s, and the 10s. So, and if you're not, and you want to, you gotta try to figure out a way. All right, well, how can I set this stuff up so everything is hitting them? And we're going to wait for this stuff to get over here, even though the archers are shooting at them. I set up this the mace and the arrow walls here in hopes of them flying into them. And I'm gonna throw lightning down, and you'll see a couple combos here. It's not a lot, but it's more than I would have gotten otherwise. So, or possibly, I'm not. That those 3s could just very well be from the 2 points from the archers, and then my 1 point from my crossbow. But in one of my plays, I was able to get more of those flyers to actually come into this little kill box and get some 4s on them and stuff. But anyways, that's my strategy on how I was able to get number 1 on this stage. Yeah. I was very happy to do so, and I hope this video is able to help, you know, some of you guys out there who are maybe having trouble getting high scores, or even having trouble 5-skulling this stage. So yeah, there it is. Woohoo! Numero uno, bitches. I'm just kidding. I'm very modest. I don't really care, but I like getting high scores though. But anyways, guys, this has been Fryedegg with Sweaty Pixels. Remember to comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And thanks for watching, and peace out. See ya.